Welcome to the video, everyone. Before we start, a big shout out to our sponsors for today. FOCO. If you don't know what FOCO is, this is what FOCO is. This is what FOCO is.
That is what FOCO is behind his head as well.
Click the link. Check out FOCO. If you use the code cftvyt, 15, you get a 15% discount. They've got some really good stuff. Lots of funky gear. Very nice. Little Hawaiian shirt.
Love it.
Check it out.
Yes, guys, welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV and welcome to a post-match reaction where Chelsea nicked a late winner through Christopher Nkunku, Jadon Sancho assist, and we just get a 3 points right at the death. And this is one of the most important wins that Chelsea had this season so far. And I'm definitely excited and gladly that this game is over, because it has been one of those games that Chelsea has been frustrated the whole game. They haven't been good. They haven't been the best, even though there are still players missing, but there's no excuse. We should have beaten Bournemouth easily. But we got there right at the end. Through the individual brilliance of Jadon Sancho himself and the goal from Nkunku. I thought overall, if we look back at the game itself, I thought it was by far the worst performance, especially in the first half, that Chelsea could have had this season under Enzo Maresca. Way too many complacency from the back. There was not enough balance in the midfield as well. I think we lacked that self-control, especially in the midfield. The back line looked ropey at times. Disasi looked all over the place. I thought he was the worst player in the first half. Fathur had a stinker there, which is nearly costing us the goal. Gladly Sanchez saved that penalty as well. I thought in the first half alone that there was decent amount of chances, but I think the possession in terms of the stats is wise that how do we let Bournemouth get that so many shots? They had 9 shots total and then 4 shots on target. So defensively, we still need some work to do at the same time. Even though we understand we lost Riche, we just lost Malo Gusto as well. And you had to put Disasi in the right back, out of position as well. He hasn't been good, to be honest. But regardless, the second half itself, the spark of Jadon Sancho. Now, I want to talk about Jadon Sancho because for me, thank God we have Jadon Sancho on our team. Thank God. And thank you to Manchester United for loaning us out a Jadon Sancho, who arguably falling out under Ten Hag. We all spoke to some of the Manchester United fans there that apparently there's a bit of political issue behind the scenes with Ten Hag and Sancho. Then he got loaned out to Dortmund last year, and now we snatched him in the last minute as well in the summer transfer window, and could have been more happier than us. And as a Chelsea fans, that we are so delighted to have Jadon Sancho on our team, and especially with the attacking options that we have at the moment. Everybody got some chance. Everybody got some opportunities to fight for their place, especially with the games that are coming thick and fast. And we got a European competition to start this week, but for us, it's the Conference League. We'll start in 2 weeks' time. I'm not sure about the Barrow game. I think was it 24th September next week, but double check on that, guys. So, other than that, substitution-wise, he tried to bring on Joao Felix at the end. He brought on Nkunku for Jackson because I thought, for me, Jackson was by far the worst player to play alongside with Disasi. I don't think Jackson is as good as everyone thinks, and in my opinion, that if we want to move as a club, and I don't think we could have Jackson players on the left, but I feel like Jackson needs to go up top. And for me, I think it's just that I like Jackson as a player. Don't get me wrong, but it's so frustrating enough that the amount of chances that he has in the penalty area has been wasted. So he needs to do better in terms of finishing. I think he needs to work on more of a killer instinct in some ways that Chelsea have been missing quite for some time now, and we lack that killer instinct. But also in some ways that maybe we could do a bit of Osimhen in some ways to our team, and these kind of games that could define our season, that these kind of consistency performances, even though it wasn't good, it wasn't plain sailing, but at the end of the day, we need that 3 points. We need that 3 points big time because Liverpool now dropped their 3 points yesterday. Well, it's actually now 6 in the morning, but you know what I mean. Arsenal have the game coming up. Man City on a cruise control as well. So theoretically, we are right now currently fighting with some of the clubs that are fighting for European places. So it is massively important that we get a win, especially against a pesky side like Bournemouth. We just lost 2 points 2 weeks ago against Crystal Palace. We won away at Wolves, and the run of games coming up as well. West Ham away, Nottingham Forest at home. Before the second international break, and then we got Liverpool away. Those two games are far much more important than this one. We need to get the 3 points there. We need to get the 3 points next week at West Ham away. We need to get 3 points against the Nottingham Forest at home. And also, don't forget Brighton at home as well, so in between. So, yeah, it is crucial that Chelsea need to progress more forward. But even though they need to improve more some of the performances in some ways. And, yeah, guys, I cannot say nothing more than top notch for the Chelsea lads that could nick a win as well, and right at the end as well, guys. So 3 points, and then we move on. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. And it's almost what time now? It's actually 6:02, guys. So it's time for me to go to bed. So make sure if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lucy as well, Chelsea Fan TV. Nina as well, and Charlie as well. So Dawn, everybody. So make sure you check that one out on the social, guys. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless, and have a bless. Especially to all Chelsea supporters in Korea. Have a lovely Korean Thanksgiving weekend as well. So bless for you guys, and we'll see you next week. Peace.